Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, Detour is finally here. The moment we have all been waiting for like, since Polo was first released back in, what, August? I think it was August that Polo was released, sometime around then. We've been waiting almost, essentially a year for Detour to come out, and it's finally out. It is crazy the ride that we have gone through, not knowing when the album would ever come out, if this album would there were kind of some highs and lows throughout this whole era, but I'm really happy for Kim right now. She dropped 5 amazing singles. I like your look, Polo, Need for Speed, Jeep, and Freak It. Those are the 5 singles that were released before the album. I have heard all of them. Some of them, most of them, I feel like I've reacted to on the channel. So I will link all of those initial reactions to the singles if you want to check those out. I will keep the singles in the video of my reaction to Detour, but I will just kind of shorten them so the video isn't too long and taken up by all the singles that I've heard before, because I'm not really adding anything of substance. So I think that's fair, but we have a lot of songs I'm really interested. I'm interested to hear DTLA for the first time. That's going to be exciting because, I've heard snippets around everywhere about DTLA, and it's such a good song, but I'm excited to hear it in full. Basketball, the Sophie-produced song. Brutalist as well. I want to check out the music video after I am done reacting to this. Apparently she gets in her feels, really kind of emotional on that song, and then a bunch of other bangers. 101 I've heard is a banger. So this is going to be a fun album. Maybe one of my albums of the year, but I guess we'll just have to find out. So track 1 is the title track, Detour. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, let's do this. Detour, track 1.
This is the beginning of the end. Everything before was just pretend. You're such a fucking hypocrite.
Let's go.
Think I don't know you love this shit.
She's angry on this one. Hold on. I gotta turn this up. The bass has gotta radiate my whole ears. I mean, this song feels like it fits so perfectly in a car. Yes! Oh my god. Was not expecting that fucking drop. Oh my god. I love her flow on this track. It's so, like, angry and hostile almost. Ooh, this kind of like Euro house sound almost. Very European. Oh my fuck. I love this post-chorus too. Really fun. Holy crap, what an opener. I mean, DTLA is going to be a banger, we know that. Wasn't sure what we were going to get with Detour, but that is an insane opener to open up the album. The production on this, her flow is very, very, you know, this kind of talk style. And she's very angry on this song, and it works. Like, she is fucking angry. The production on that, I did not think that song was going to go as hard as it did, but that really, really sets the tone for the album. I am actually kind of stunned, because I thought, you know, Detour was going to be like one of the kind of, you know, more low-key songs on this album. You know, all the rest are kind of be crazy, but that one, no, it's not. No, that one's fucking just as insane as all the other tracks. Now we move on to DTLA, a song that I have heard before. At least just the hook. I haven't heard the verses, but I have an idea of what it sounds like. But this is the first time we get to hear it kind of high quality and in full. So I am excited to check out DTLA as well. Check out. I mean, I've already heard it pretty much, but
Way up, DTLA. 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 DTLA 101 when I'm on my way, running over bitches like GTA. Just to see your face, it's gon' get late. DTLA, ETA for PDA, P for penthouse, push to play. DTLA. Oh my god, all your bitches went through.
okay.
So more perfume, made it to his bedroom.
I like this verse. This is very like 2010s, just throwing every song sound under the sun in this one. It's kind of got this R&B vibe, like very nostalgic R&B vibe to it. Oh! Wow, I love that. Okay, chorus is getting a little crazier this time. This is so fun. What is happening? Literally every time the song progresses, it gets different. It's different. This bridge, okay, I'm a fan. I have a feeling I don't like what we're gonna get. Is this just gonna end the song like this? I mean, I'd be okay with that. I really like this more low-key vibe too. Love the auto-tune on this whole track, especially in the verses. This is gonna be one that's on repeat for me. It's so catchy. Okay, that's gonna go into I Like Your Look. What? Just before we listen to I Like Your Look again, Detour, DTLA 1 and 2 combo. What an opening of that. What an opening of an album. This is so high energy. This is so much fun. She really does not give a fuck on the opening 2 tracks on this album. She seems to be having the most fun on these tracks compared to any other. At least that we've even heard in the singles. Her kind of flow and energy, it is just so kind of, you know. And I love it. I love hearing this. This is, yeah, I mean, insane production on both tracks. Detour was a shock to me. I was not expecting to enjoy that one quite as much as I did. DTLA, I knew I would like it, but that was way more complex than I thought it would be. There's a lot going on. Every kind of like 20 seconds, something new would happen with the production. There'd be new add-ons to the stylistic effects. You know, just so intricate, these first two songs to open up the album. The production on this is a standout. And now we move on to I Like Your Look, which is an absolute banger. More relaxed, more chill compared to Detour and DTLA, but one of my favorite singles that she has released. So, I mean, yeah. Wow, I am shocked, and we're at track 3 of 13. Yep, that's it.
'Cause I like your look, it's so extreme. You walk the street so effortlessly. She wears you well, but can't you see that you definitely look better on me?
What a banger. Now Check It is track 4. I do not know what to expect from Check It. This is 1 minute and 51 seconds. So
The gloss on my lips, check it in the fit of my jeans, check it
way more low key.
in the make of my car, check it in my je ne sais quoi.
Whoa.
Check it, come on.
What happened to the low keyness, bro?
Check the blush on my cheeks, check it.
I thought we were in for something kind of more relaxed, but no. Him said no. I really like this guitar though.
Check it.
Ooh. Feels like we're building up to something kind of big for the last portion of the song. It's a shame that this is so short because I really like this. Festival in Europe. Like, play this. This is so like festival coded. You can really see that she's channeling her like being German, like being from Europe. This feels like an album for the European baddies out there. Into Polo. Okay. Check It was a song that deceived me at first, but that was also a banger. That was so much fun. Again, I wish that was longer than 1 minute and 51 seconds. I love the rave kind of influence in there. Really, really high energy as well. I thought we were going for something more low-key following I Like Your Look with the guitar, but, you know, that was added in for a more kind of, you know, crazy sound even. So, you know, I love, like, yeah, this album definitely feels like an album for the Europeans. This just feels like it's channeling their rave, you know, Euro house, French house, a bunch of kind of, you know, European dance elements in this album that are probably, you know, less built for a kind of like Western. It definitely feels like a European dance album. Like that really feels like she's channeling where she is originally from, which I love. This is such, like, I love what she is embodying. This feels so authentic, like very, very authentic, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Polo, track 5. Now I'm interested to hear Polo kind of in the context of the album, because Polo is, you know, I really like Polo. It's still a great track, but it's probably my least of all of the singles that she's released up until this point. And it also kind of just sounds a lot different and more jarring compared to anything of the first 4 tracks. So I'm I'll be interested to see kind of how it, you know, fits without it being too, you know, kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. But I really like Polo, and then we get on to Brutalist, which I am hyped to listen to that one. But Check It was a lot of fun. Was a lot of fun.
Yeah, not gonna make this shit too easy. I got them alligators left and right. Morale flowing tight and teeny. Let's go. You wanna get me up my polo shirt? You wanna get me up my polo shirt? You wanna get me up my polo shirt?
Ooh, and this post-chorus-ish kind of thing.
You wanna pull it down? You wanna pull it with your
This, I love this part.
Put my collar at the polo lounge. Your grandma rolling in her grave right now. You want it so bad.
This outro. What a fun outro. That was Polo. Now on to Brutalist. This one, you know, I'm gonna just check the lyrics of this one because it feels like it's gonna be, you know, some of the most meaningful shit she's ever written. I'm loving this sound. I wonder what building she's talking about. Like the Brutalist building. I'm already emotional. It's already making me really sad. Ooh, I love the vocoder and the harmony underneath that. Holy shit. What are those camera flashes? What? Holy shit. This writing. I'm just really trying to listen to the lyricism, but fuck. That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. You know, maybe not the most hard-hitting, but it was still a really well-produced song, well-written song. You can tell that Kim really put the effort into making those lyrics. It actually really made me emotional, kind of on the earlier part of the track. That was gorgeous. Really like the energy from that one. It was a nice kind of segue from Polo and Need for Speed kind of in the middle. Switching up the tone with Need for Speed now here already. What a first half. But Brutalist might be my favorite so far just because of the lyricism. This has got to be my favorite single. It's probably my favorite. This or Freak It is probably my favorite single. This goes so hard. And I love Freak It as the closer. It feels so fitting. It's just chaos wrapping up the whole era. And then Jeep. Jeep has really grown on me. I really enjoyed it on first listen, but it is really up there again with one of my favorite singles. I love, this is so different for her, and it really works. That transition from 101, I thought we were going to get a moment to breathe so I could, like, introduce the next song, but that went straight into 101. So, 101, we have it. It's loud, fucking crazy. Yeah. I've heard that this is potentially a little sister to, you know, some shit on Slater's new album, which is insane. I want to hear that transition again. Wow. That was crazy.
Hands up, bitches, it's a robbery. Yeah, pump it loud and make the speakers bleed. Go through that money like it came for free. Yeah, don't act like you wasn't watching me. You hoes love my image, love my image. Take notes, my image, so delicious. Lick right, my image, can't buy my image. Like, damn.
Love this trap kind of feel. Ooh, this grimy production. It's so like grungy and oh, this is so fun. Your boyfriend busts a lot when I walk into my outfit in the Your boyfriend busts a lot when I She really does sound like Slater there. Your boyfriend busts a lot when I walk into my outfit in the parking lot. Yeah, that's right. I took the spot and you're about to get a ticket when the album drops. Sure talk a lot, get clocked a lot. Is that why you want This is kind of giving like Brazilian funk to anyone in this verse here. When I shake my shit, you can't watch it. I love this part too. Oh my god. Never mind, this might be my favorite song in the whole album. Oh my god. Is Detour the new woo-ah? Oh my goodness. What is happening? This fucking track, bro. This fuck ass track. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. Out of all of the non-singles, I think this is my favorite. Oh my god. That final climax, this outro as well. Wait. Hold on. What in the turn off the light? Does anyone hear that? That turn off the light ass sound? This is an interlude on Turn Off the Light. Do you not hear that? Let me go back. This is so Turn Off the Light coded, this outro. Are we gonna get Volume 3 anytime soon? Because please, that needs to be next. That was an incredible song. That was so... It was kind of like DTLA, where I didn't know where we were going with the production on any given moment. It was just kind of doing whatever, but that is a high-intensity track. And yeah, I mean, I can see the comparisons between some shit on Slater's album, like Yes God on Slater's album. You know, some of the singles that Slater released really felt like that. One of the loudest songs on the whole album, just doing whatever the fuck on that. Might be my favorite on the whole album, but definitely one of my favorite non-singles for sure. Sophie produced track. I am really, really excited for this. Kim and Sophie, you know, they have worked together before on some great stuff. 1, 2, 3 Days Up. You know, Reason Why, that came out not that long ago, like a couple of years ago. What else? Did they have they worked any more besides that? I feel like they have, but yeah, this is the one of the last Kim Petras Sophie produced Kim Petras songs, and I'm glad she decided to release this because I'm really looking forward to this style of production. What Sophie did, I'm looking forward to hearing this song. I'm glad she decided to release this one because I mean, it's gonna be so sick. The basketball drop. It's just so recognizable.
And I just hate to play these stupid games with you. Going back and forth up on the court is what we do. I just don't want you thinking I'm playing fucking games. If there's another number, I plan on taking names. Yeah, half time, keep each other waiting up. Half time, pass the ball, I'm
ooh, that bass.
Half time, fell in love at Derby Park. Half time, baby, you know you got my heart. Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we ball, ball, ball.
Ooh.
Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we ball, 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 ball. Darling, I don't wanna love to go and fade away. Going back and forth, 2s and 3s is all we play. Play until we die, until we going overtime. Playing for your heart and falling, you'll always be mine. Yeah, half time, keep each other waiting up. Half time, pass the ball, I'm passing.
This is so like late night drive-esque.
Baby, you know you got my heart. Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we.
This is such a vibe. It's a different vibe from all the other high energy tracks, but this is so nice. Bro. Come on.
Baby, you know you got my heart. Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we.
Those hits. So hard.
Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we. Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we. Baby, let's ball, 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 ball. Baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we, baby, can we. Ball, 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 ball.
I really enjoyed that one. It's probably going to be one of the more divisive ones on the album. Love the production on that. Sophie did her shit. One of the more kind of, you know, smooth and, you know, oh God. yeah, I need to learn to stop the song because Kim is just gonna come back and say some bullshit. So, but that was a really, really fun track. Sort of a different, more relaxed vibe. More kind of a trap, kind of almost Clarity style track. I feel like she must have written this kind of earlier on in her career, kind of, era 1, even near Clarity, because it sounds like something that could have been on Clarity. The production is a little more kind of less trappy than some of the stuff on Clarity, but, feels very early Kim Petras, but I like that she decided to possibly, like, rework it, and, yeah, really, really fun track. Bitch Ball Out. Now, again, change of pace. This one sounds like it's going to be absolutely insane.
A bitch ball out. I could get you off the casting couch, from the penthouse to the underground. Let me show you what it's all about. I got it going on. Let me show you how a bitch ball out.
I like that.
I did it on my own.
That's so sick.
Coming up my mouth. Let me show you how a bitch ball out. Bitch ball out. Let me show you how a bitch ball out.
Oh, this is sick.
Bitch ball out. Let me show you how a bitch ball out. Bitches know I got the range, no doubt. Had to match it so we both black out. What's my limit? There's no amount. And my pocket's well endowed. Bitch, I got it going on. Let me show you how a bitch ball out. I did it on my own. Pop my collars when my bird came round. Let me show you how a bitch ball out.
This is also so in your face. I love it.
Let me show you how a bitch ball out. Bitch ball out. Bitch ball out. So let me show you how a bitch ball out.
Well, that is...
Did it on my own.
Oh, this part is so good.
Daddy ain't home. I did it on my own. I got it going on.
This is so good. Yes. That was also incredible. I didn't know where it was going, but that outro reached a high point with whatever was going on there, and then that drop again. What a fun kind of high energy song, kind of like Detour and DTLA, with her flow kind of being more talkish, but sick. Korea, guys. This is gonna be another one of those, eh? Jeep's sister, maybe? This is gorgeous. This might be one of her best non-ballad or ballad-based songs. I think I may even like this more than Jeep. This is gorgeous. It makes sense why Freak It is the last track. End on a high note, a crazy, high energy, high intensity high note, yeah. I love this shimmery production. Also kind of reminds me of Sophie in a way. What a track. That is going to be underrated. I know it's going to be underrated by the fandom, but that deserves some love. Freak gets the closer. What a banger. This is the perfect album closer for sure. It's just so high intensity in your face. This song defined my summer last year, I will say. Maybe one of my most played Kim Petras songs of all time.
Freak it. Freak it. Freak it.
That is so good. That is so good. Freak It is still a banger to this day. Wow. What an out. This may be my album of the year. I think it very well could be my album of the year. There's a lot in contention for album of the year for me. But this is one that is definitely up for the taking, and it might be. There is no skips on this album. The non-singles are just as good as the singles, if not better. There's a lot of great tracks in here. I mean, every track's a great track. But there's some fantastic tracks in here, is what I meant to say. You know, this is so good to see. Being a Kim fan since, 2019, I think I started being a Kim fan, which is, kind of, early compared to, when she kind of got more success. And it was really exciting to see that success come from Unholy with Sam Smith and her and kind of all the other stuff. She got a Nicki feature. It's been really highs and lows, and being a fan of Kim since 2019, being there for kind of all of her earlier music, Era One, Clarity, Turn Off the Light, kind of, that was the release that got me into her music, and I had to kind of backtrack, obviously. But this feels like the album she was meant to release kind of after, the Turn Off the Light saga. I really like Feed the Beast. I really like Problematique, but there is parts of it don't feel super authentic. There's some great tracks in there. Some of her best tracks come from those two albums for sure. Feed the Beast especially. Problematique feels like, more authentic to her, and I'm glad that came out. Feed the Beast is kind of where I'm like, okay, this feels really manufactured and not like Kim. And then there was a bunch of releases like Slut Pop and Slut Pop 2. And it's just been a roller coaster with her career that she, hasn't really had the most control over. And now it feels like with this release, again, it was tough for this release too. Don't get me wrong. But this really feels like the album she was meant to release kind of after Turn Off the Light to really kind of get her career, underway. And unfortunately it hasn't come out till now, but this is some great artistry, and this is up there for one of my albums of the year. And I hope this is a general consensus among fans and non-fans that get into her music because of this. This just feels really, really authentic to her. There's a lot of, the lyricism on Brutalist. Brutalist might be one of my favorite non-singles just for that reason alone. But Detour and DTLA, high energy, love those first two tracks. 101 as well. Gives Slater in the best way possible. Super high energy. Basketball, I love the Sophie production on that. Basketball and I think Korea will be underrated by a lot of people, but they deserve their flowers too. Bitch Ball Out is so much fun. And then, of course, we have the singles, which are, 5 for 5 on those. So I'd say my favorites on this whole album, besides the singles, I would put Detour and DTLA up there. Brutalist. "101" in Korea. But it's hard to name them because they're all my favorites. Like, there's no weak link. There's nothing like that. So let me know your favorite tracks down in the comment section down below. But this is just so good to see out of Kim. Thank you guys so much for watching. Long time coming, but we finally made it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Feel free to super thanks if you wish to support me in another way as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Amazing album. 10 out of 10.